Unger.
Mr Acting Deputy Speaker, I rise today with great pleasure to talk about fat farmers, and this, of course, is in reference to the Fat Farmers Rural Health Initiative, which was started several years ago by 3 farmers from Maitland who could see that they needed to get fit and thought they'd get together to train and run. Soon they'd inspired 15 other local farmers to join them, and the idea spread across farming communities and around the state until nowadays nearly 200 fat farmers or farmers of varying weight are now regularly meeting up to get fit and in body and in mind. And I'm pleased, Mr Acting Deputy Speaker, to advise that Fat Farmers Group took out the Community Award category of the Regional Showcase Awards held on Friday night at Maggie Beers Farm, the eatery in the Barossa. What a fitting win, Mr Acting Deputy Speaker, for the Fat Farmers Rural Health Initiative, recognised for inspiring and encouraging rural communities to improve their health and well-being through physical activity. I'd like to take this opportunity in this place to congratulate all involved on their win and state that it is a very well-deserved recognition. Mr Acting Deputy Speaker, you can talk to one of the founders of Fat Farmers, Ben Wondersits, and he will say that it's not about the kilos you lose, although that is a great outcome, but its success lies in what it offers for farmers who often work long hours alone, and particularly after you stop playing sport, it offers a social connection that is so needed to all of our well-being. It's a place where farmers can get to a gym together, and in the case of Maitland, at the old footy club rooms, and get on the exercise bikes or the rowers, or do kilometres of running together, spurred on by each other, or just get there and hang out and talk about what's of interest at that particular time. Fat Farmers are so great at recognising that farming is a tough life and for some can be isolating, and it has become a great avenue for farmers to exercise together, socialise and connect. Soon the Maitland Group was running the City to Bay, which now regularly features around 150 farmers from the Yorke Peninsula and other groups that have popped up around the state. And I had the great pleasure, Mr Deputy Speaker, of joining the Fat Farmers on the most recent City to Bay as an imposter, wearing one of their shirts, running alongside them, and it was a great thrill and privilege for me to be allowed to join them on their run and for their lunch afterwards to rehydrate the body, as was necessary, Mr Speaker, after what for me was a near marathon. Things are relative, Mr Speaker, but at 6 kilometres at half City to Bay I ran seemed like a bloody long way. And it was great to see the Minister for Environment and Water, the Minister for Sport and Recreation and the member for Morphett there. It should be noted that some ran further than others, Mr Speaker, but it was just being there, that was what mattered more so than any distance. So anyway, it's great to join them and a wonderful group. We had over 70 at the most recent City to Bay. It was a great team, great to meet new people from around the state and develop new connections and just be with like-minded people, enjoying a bit of exercise and getting out there and improving our health in body and in mind. Mr Deputy Speaker, and I'd like to also say that it's a bonus to the health benefits, and that a bonus to the health benefits is that Fat Farmers Groups inspire others in the community to get off the couch, with founder Ben Wondersits saying that anything you can do to improve the health of local communities is a good thing, and he is so right in my view, Mr Deputy Speaker. That's particularly given the alarming reports of increased incidents of depression and suicides in rural men. Mr Deputy Speaker, I'd just like to further expand on what I previously mentioned. It was commenced in 2010 as a group of 3 farmers in Maitland, but has since grown to become a statewide movement. There are groups popping up all over the place, all around regional South Australia, and it is really remarkable that it's grown so significantly from a small group of farmers in Maitland to what I previously referred to as a statewide movement. It now has groups, Mr Deputy Speaker, in 2 groups on the EP, there's 2 or 3 groups on the YP, there's a group in Saddleworth, another one in Barossa and Light, another one in Lower North, and new ones, or I understand to be relatively new ones, at the Mallee and at Coonalpyn. So 10 regional areas across the South Australia where farmers are getting together, working on their fitness, improving their mindset, and it's a wonderful thing to see. I'd also like to, along with Ben Wondersits, one of the founders, congratulate the Executive Officer, Sally Fisher, and all the team leaders who have done an amazing job getting people organised and taking part in a wonderful thing. Mr Deputy Speaker, Fat Farmers is doing wonderful things for physical health, wonderful things for mental health, and it's having a significant impact across the state. So congratulations, Fat Farmers, on your recent award on Friday night and for the impact you're having on local regional communities.
Question before the House is that House note grievances. All those in favour say aye.
Those against say no. That's carried. Mr Clark.
Number of business bills and motions.